Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today I am, as usual, building a real house. This is a farmhouse, so I have the picture right here for reference. Basically what inspired me to do this is if you watched my CC showcase from yesterday, I showcased the Plum Bob Tea Society Cottage Garden Pack. And it's very farmhousey. Like the objects are definitely farmhouse. I love it because that's kind of my personal style. Even though I live in Utah, this is not like a farmhouse thing, but I just like that style. I think it's cute. The vintage, just all of that is more my style. So I really got motivated to build a farmhouse, like a real one, right? So I mean, it's not like I guess I shouldn't say a real one then, because it's not a farmhouse in the sense that they do have like farm animals or anything like that. I guess it's more the style, like it's more traditional farmhouse. Does that make sense? No, that's not what I meant to say either. What am I trying to say? It's just stylized farmhouse. I don't freaking know. But like they just have like a lot of gardening, just like a lot of produce. So I decided that this house is going to be for my McCann legacy because I think I needed, like I've had a hard time with that LP lately, and I think I just need something fresh and new, and I think this house is absolutely perfect for them because it allows them to have, you know, more of that gardening aspect in a much bigger scale, and the house is one level, so I think that will be easier with all the kids. So I mean, the boys do have to share a bedroom, but I figured that wasn't really that big of a deal. I'm sure we could probably add on somewhere if we really wanted to, but I only planned on having them have 3 kids, so it's not that big of a deal. But so yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's really adorable. So, and you'll see in the screenshots, like I said when I did my review on that cottage garden pack, the items work for fall. It doesn't have to be spring because I do have the fall mod on in my game and they are in the screenshots, so you will see what it kind of looks like. I mean, some of the plants themselves, some of their objects obviously aren't fall colors as far as the planters go and that kind of stuff, but I didn't care about that, so I figured it didn't look too odd or anything like that. So yeah, I actually really like this house. So I built the house CC free first, so it's unfurnished, so that is up on the gallery. So if you want to download it without like the CC, maybe you want to decorate it yourself, or you don't use CC and you can just, you know, decorate it the way that you want, it is on the gallery CC free. And then I am going to upload the furnished version with all my CCs, so you'll have to go to filter custom content on the gallery. I mean, I didn't use just stuff from that pack. I used some stuff from Peacemaker and just kind of random things. So sorry, like there's no way I'd be able to find everything. The majority, if you have that stuff pack, and it's free, just in case you're wondering, it's by the community. So if you have that cottage garden stuff pack, you're gonna have most everything, but there's a few things that I use, and I just don't know if I'd be able to track down. But I just really wanted to do a CC build. Stuff like this is not that often. I've never even done a CC build on my channel before, it's hard for me because I live off CC. This is just a big part of what I love about The Sims, but I just know that, you know, it's disappointing when you see something you like and then they don't link it or something like that. So that's why I don't really do CC builds or like create a sim videos, because I don't really have the time, nor do I really want to go track down all the CC that I used. And then I don't want to post something that you guys are like, where'd you get that? And I'm like, I don't know. And then it's like disappointing for you. You know what I mean? So this is not that often, but I just really want to do this. So I hope you guys don't mind. And I mean, it serves a purpose. So I would have posted it kind of either way because it is for McCann. So I thought it would just be a nice breath of fresh air, and I really missed building. So I think when I was editing all the clips, it took me like 3.5 hours to like build and like furnish everything. I don't mind. I mean, I just sit back and I listen to music and sing and build and decorate and that kind of stuff. So I liked it, but it was a long one. So that's why this video is longer, because it's not that big of a house, but it's just taking the time to pick out all the CC that I wanted to use in the house and all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's very cute. It's just cute and little and like delicate. I guess that's dumb. It's just like cute and little, and it's not overly big. I'm getting really tired of playing in big houses because it makes it very difficult when you're trying to record a let's play when they're like freaking ginormous. So and I felt kind of stressed when I was playing McCann, because I have, even though the house that we're playing in is pretty little, because I built that too, it's hard to go up and down the like stairs and like keep track of everybody. So I figured this would be nice, being like a one level, and I never build like ramblers, but I think it actually turned out pretty cute. So there's some cute farmhouses. I was like, I wish I could build that, but like there's this really pretty one, and maybe when the cats and dogs expansion comes out, I can build it. But it had like an octagonal, no, yes, I don't know, it's not sounding right. That happens to me way too much. I forget words. You know what I'm trying to say. Those type of roofs, there was like a chimney pulling out, and then that it like came out. I don't know how to explain it. So maybe when that comes out, I'll build that, because that one was super cute, and that would probably fit in Brindleton Bay, I think, kind of depending. I would imagine Brindleton Bay will kind of be like maybe like Cape Cod, like inspired house style. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I get that sense, like it's supposed to be, and if you don't know what Cape Cod is, go look up the houses there. I just think it's kind of, that's a little bit of the style. It's not so much like sea, like beachy, right? It is more of, I don't know, what would you call that? I can't think what you would call that, but it's not beachy. It's just more, I don't know. It just reminds me of Cape Cod. That's what I would think. I've never been there, but I've seen like tons of pictures, and it's like just supposed to be really beautiful. And I think that's like what the inspiration kind of reminds me of. So I imagine like houses like this, you can make work, like kind of farmhouse, like rustic. I think it would be cute. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm getting really excited, you guys. We're like less than a month away. And the sucky thing is, I really wanted to take the day off from work so that I could build and like play with it. But then I realized I already took the day before the pack comes out, the 10th, off for a midterm. So I can't take 2 days off in a row. So I'm just going to have to, I'll probably go into work early that day so that I can come home early and like play it, because I will be so excited. Like, you have no idea. It'll be nice though, because that will be my treat for completing my midterm, is then being able to play cats and dogs. Oh, it's just gonna make the game so much more fulfilling. And I mean, if you're one of those people who are babying about it, I mean, just wait. Like, if you haven't seen some of the live streams that like the Sims have done, and like, you know, some of the Creative Sim like overviews, that kind of stuff, it's a good pack. Like, it's gonna be really cool. The pets are very dynamic. I think it's the best that we've ever had as far as a pet, you know, creation. People are like freaking out you can't control them, but that doesn't bother me, because I never played The Sims 3. I played The Sims 2 where you couldn't control them either. And I agree with the Sim gurus that I feel like that's more realistic, like in a way, right? It's just, they're not, this is The Sims, not like, I don't know, whatever. But I'm totally excited. So I think McCann, I think they'll have a dog for sure. I kind of see them having a big dog, a little dog, and a cat. So, and I think they'd be able to do that, because I don't know if pets are going to go against your household count. I'm sure they are. So if there's 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, so we would be able to have 3 pets, and then that would be the max for their household. So that'd be perfect. Let's play The Sims 4. I think that's going to end by the time it comes out, so forget them. That's sad. No, but I mean, you know, it's there. It's ready to end. And then Not So Berry. I don't know what I'll have her be. She's kind of like a, you'll see like the Create a Sim video. She's adorable. I love her. She's kind of like a punk girly girl a little bit. So maybe she would have like a cute like big dog and a cat or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it's going to be really good. I'm just, I'm so excited. I'm so ready. You just always need some fresh content. But really, guys, go check out that cottage garden stuff pack because it is seriously amazing. It's way bigger than like a Sims 4 EA stuff pack. There's so much content in it, and it blows my mind because it's not like there are a bunch of mesh edits. It's like amazing. They create some of the stuff from scratch, and it just blows my mind because I wish I could do that because it's probably really fun, like a big creative output to make stuff like that, but I just don't think that's where my talent lies, and that's okay. But I really do appreciate them. I asked them if I could donate because I feel like I should. I don't know. I just feel like it's the right thing to do for me, like personally, just because I really appreciate them. And I'm sure they get a lot of praise and all that, and they should, but I just kind of feel like I'm in the means where I could definitely give them a donation, and I appreciate what they do. So I just kind of feel like, that's what I want to do. So we'll see what they say. But anyways, yeah, the pack is like amazing. I'm like sitting here like, oh man, how am I going to like, there's nothing I don't think I would really want to get rid of. So then I'm like, crap, I have like way too much CC. So I think I need to give up some of my Peacemaker stuff that I haven't used in a while, which I think I could do that. I think it would be, I would say like if I have pieces of content for like 8 months, I usually do get sick of it and then I'll like move on to something else and then I'm usually okay. Sometimes there's just things that I just have to have. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll have to go through that and kind of see what I want to get rid of. But somebody was actually commenting on my CC showcase. Let me pull up the comment because this is like genius. It's Gabriella. I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry. But she was saying that you can merge your CC. And I was like, huh? How do I not know this? I guess you can merge it with... what was she saying? With the Sims 4 Studio, you can merge your CC. And I guess it like lessens probably the storage, like how big the file is, so that your game will run smoother. I imagine you would want to do that with pieces of CC that you'd probably keep in your game for like a long time. I don't know. I'll have to do research on it, but how do I not know this? So thank you, Gabriella, if you're watching this, for mentioning that. That's really sweet of you because, yeah, I had no idea you could do that, and I'm going to go do research, and maybe I'll tell you guys, like, my discovery, and if you want me to do a video on it or something, I could do that, but it was her idea, so give her some love for that because that was awesome of her to tell me that. So, because my game does take, like, maybe almost 4 minutes, maybe even 5. No, that's probably exaggerating. Maybe like 3 to 4 minutes though to load up because I have so much CC and I'm just like, crap. And I do clean it out every single week. Like after every showcase, I clean it out, and yet I still just, I mean, it does it. That's the thing, is I clean it out, but I really don't get rid of something. So it's all like the same. So that doesn't help, does it? I'm just addicted, you guys. I'm addicted. This is what happens when you do a CC showcase like once a week, of course. Because I would say I download, like my CC showcases probably have around 70 to 90 pieces of custom content. That's a lot. That's a lot to put in your game. So yeah, it's bad. And I probably don't get rid of nearly as much as I should. I get attached to things. I get attached to CC and it's bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah. But the fall mod, is kind of in now, and we're kind of, so basically I speed up the actual builds to like 10, and then I slow down the decoration part so you guys can actually see, what I'm decorating. Because when you're like building, you don't need to have it that slow. I mean, if you ever wanted me to do like a building tutorial, something like that, I could do that. I mean, I'm not like the best builder. Like I I enjoy building. I don't think I'm like horrible at it. I used to be. It's just about practice. I think anybody can be good at building. It's just about practice. But I mean, I don't know. That's something you guys care about. You can let me know. But, I'm not like the shit or anything. But I do really, really love to build. I really do. I enjoy it. I never thought I would. I remember like watching people build, and I was like, why do you like doing that? That just like looks torturous. And then, I just decided to try it like one time, and then I got like addicted, and I was like, yeah, because I've been building basically every Sunday for like almost a year, because it's just something I look forward to. So I really enjoy it. And I think I have gotten better. Like I can definitely tell on my personally, I can tell that I've gotten better. So there you go. Proof that practice makes perfect. Well, not perfect, but practice makes you better. Let's put it that way. Oh man. Jeez, I didn't even have anything like planned to talk, but I thought I would just come on here and talk, even though this is like a 30-minute video and I'm only like halfway through the voiceover, right? Well, a little more than halfway. But yeah, I am obsessed with this pack. I showed my mom like all of the objects because she loves like Farmhouse. And she was like dying, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's adorable. And I was like, right? She thought everything was so cute. So I'm pretty excited. And I think this will make me feel refreshed about McCann. Because, that got quite a few views like last week. And so I was like, okay, well, some people seem to still be enjoying it. So I need to give it more of a chance. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. But I think I just needed to change. A new house, I feel like, is always a fresh way to change things up. I guess if you watch that, you got a little bit of a spoiler. You probably now know what the baby's gender is. It is a girl. I don't care. Whatever. You guys can know. So it's good because now we don't have to have any more kids, because you just need a boy and a girl for the generation challenge. So that's why there's only 2 bedrooms. So the boys will share a bedroom, and then the girl will have her own. And yeah, so that's, yeah, I mean, there you go. You got a little bit of a spoiler, but and I'm like addicted to this blue. This like sky blue is gorgeous. I don't know. If you watch my showcase, I was freaking about the sage green color that came with this pack, but I really liked the blue, and I felt like that was kind of more of the McCann style a little bit. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, like some of the crate bookshelves, some of this, like the couches, like the beds, some of that is Peacemaker. It's just some content that, I would say though, you're pretty safe if you have the cottage garden pack. Like you have most of it. So, I mean, yeah, again, sorry. I just really, really wanted to build a farmhouse. I really wanted to so bad. And I figure if you're like me, sometimes I don't necessarily download like every house that I see like Simmers make. Most of the time I really don't, unless it leaves like a big impression on me. Most of the time I just like watching the process of like building. I think that's how quite a few people are. It's just fun to like watch people build and decorate. So if you're like me, then I mean, you probably don't care that, I use CC, because I know there's some Simmers out there who do just like CC builds. I think it's the Sim Gallery. She's pretty big. She's grown really quickly because I think people enjoy watching like CC builds. I know I do. So I watch some of her stuff. She does a lot of like alpha custom content though, build wise, and that's not always my style. So sometimes I'll watch them, but I definitely just like watching the process of people building. So if you do, then you're good. You don't care that you're not going to download this. So it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if you do, like, let me know, I guess, if you like it and you're going to use it and all that kind of stuff. Oh man. Yeah. Can you guys believe like it's Halloween, like in almost a week? Jeez, like where'd the week go? Like the month go, I meant to say. Like seriously, time is going by so fast. It's going to be like Christmas before we know it, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready for Christmas because I still have, well, I am if school can be over for the semester. I'm having like the worst semester. It's just, I'm so like worn out because I went school full time all year. Usually I take off summers, but I really wanted to get through math. So I shouldn't say full time then, because in summer I only took math, but it felt like full time because I struggle with math and it just takes a lot of time to do math. So I'm just exhausted. I'm like so exhausted with school. But if I were to go, I'm in a dilemma because if I were to go next year, all year, like summer or January, and then summer and then fall, I'll graduate next January. So January 2019, I would graduate. But I don't know if I can push through a summer. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe if I can get through math, then I won't be as stressed. I don't know. Because a year, to think I could be done with school in a year is amazing to me. Like that, you know how much time I would have for YouTube if I didn't have school? Like, it would be so much more time because it does take up a lot of time because I have to come home and do homework. So really, I can't even work on YouTube videos until the weekend, and that's what my weekends are, is just mass recording, like YouTube videos. Because throughout the week, I'm usually doing homework. The only day that I record a video is on Wednesdays for CC shopping, and that's it. So I need to, I don't know, that'd be nice. I'm getting nervous though because they start, so, I mean, if you've been watching me for a while, I go to a community college. I don't know if they do that in other states. It's just a cheaper way to go to college, and you don't have to, like, apply. It's, like, open enrollment, basically. It's just cheaper, and they partner with the university that I'm going to, so all my credits will transfer over. But I start at my university in January. And I'm just nervous because they don't do as many online classes as my community college offers. And so if I have a lot of night classes, I'm worried that I'm going to get like really overwhelmed. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I just have to take one more math class. So if I can suck it up from January until like May, then I'll be okay, I guess. I don't know. Flip. The thought though, because, I would really like to stream. Like, I know that's becoming such a thing, and I think it's so fun. Like, that is totally the best way to be interactive on a live, like, level, right? Because I'm not, like, being as interactive. I reply to all of your comments, and I want to always try to do that, even if I do grow, just because I feel like that's important. Obviously, I guess if I did get really big for some reason, I wouldn't be able to reply to everyone, but I would try to reply to as many people as possible because that's the best way, But live streaming is like a really good way to connect with people on a live level because you can comment and like chat with each other, and that would be so fun. So if I ever get like lots of free time, like when I am maybe done with school, I think I do want to do like Twitch and like YouTube live stream. I mean, maybe even when I grow a little bit, I'll do it like on Saturdays or something here on YouTube. I don't know. I've seen it pop up more, and I really enjoy watching them. As a subscriber to other YouTubers, I really enjoy watching live streams. So I imagine people kind of feel the same way I do about me, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to invest in a webcam pretty soon so that I can start doing face cam on videos. I found one on Amazon. I've been like keeping it on my list. I think I'm going to buy it for Christmas for myself. I said I was going to do it at 500 subscribers, but I don't care. I think it would be fun to do it now. And I just feel like that's something that's missing that I really want to do. So I think I'm going to treat myself, and that's going to be my Christmas present to myself, is that. So that I can be a little more interactive with you guys, and you guys can see my face and just kind of feel like you're more connected with me. That's just so important to me. I don't know why. I do know why. It's just the type of person that I am. But it's just really important to me to be like on a personal level. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So kind of keep an eye out for that. As I've said in the past, I think I'll definitely do it with 100 baby challenge because I feel like that's interesting. I don't know. I don't really know what other video to do it with. So you guys let me know maybe what your thoughts are on what video you'd like to see it with. Like CC showcase, CC shopping, like speed build. Like what do you want to see face cam with? Because I think for sure 100 baby would be cool. Just because it's like it's just like a fun challenge, like LP type of thing. So I think seeing my reactions would be fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see. Because yeah, I definitely want to do that, and that will be good. I think that will be good. Oh man, but I gotta say, like, YouTube is so bittersweet for me because I I get overwhelmed because I do want to be consistent about posting daily and keeping my schedule up, but I do get overwhelmed and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what if I just skip a video? But I really like don't want to, because then I notice when I do come record, it always lowers my stress level because I love doing this and it allows me to be creative. So I just have to like push myself to like remember that feeling that when I do it, it makes me excited. It's just like the thought of like being like, oh my gosh. And my internet is like so freaking slow. Like it takes hours to export and upload to YouTube and it drives me crazy. So I mean, if videos like this one go up later in the day, I'm sorry. I really do try to record them usually in the mornings, but they just take so long to upload. It's kind of the worst. So I guess I don't know how well that would be with live streaming. I guess when I moved out and got my own place, I could hopefully have better internet. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Oh man. So yeah, I guess I don't know what else to say. I mean, let me know what you think of this decoration. If you think it's cute, I'm like in love with it. Every item is just so perfect. And you know, there's been a few pieces of custom content that have been somewhat farmhouse inspired, and I've tried to do builds just on my own personal game that were farmhouse inspired, but there just wasn't enough items to imitate that style. There just wasn't enough. And so I've just always been waiting for something like this to come out, and I just figured it was going to be by The Sims because I figured it's a little old-fashioned, though it's coming back in style for sure. It's a little old-fashioned in that sense. I was like, okay, well, no CC creators are going to want to create that. Maybe The Sims isn't even going to create it. I figured I would have to wait till like a farm or seasons pack came out where things were a little more country farmhouse-esque. But then this came out and all my dreams came true. So I'm going to be pretty like satisfied probably until Cats and Dogs comes out, because I'll be playing with this and I'll be pretty happy for a while with this, because I mean, you can see I like duplicated using the same items over and over and over. That's just because I just want to like use the shit out of them until I get like bored, basically. Oh, it's great. Oh yeah, it's crazy. You know, it's custom content, things like custom content, and eyeshadow palettes and food and candy and all that. Oh, speaking of candy, I don't know if I already said this. If I already said this like yesterday, sorry, but like I just have to talk about it. So there's this new candy store in like a mall by my work that is like basically my dream. I actually, oh my gosh, it's like I plan on going to this candy store with like a couple of my work friends like later in the week, and I actually had a dream about going to the candy store before I went. And here's the thing, it's crazy. I'm psychic or something. No, I'm kidding. But like I had a dream, like I walked into this candy store and it was all pastel colors, and then at the back they had this giant gummy bear like statue and then a wall of gummy bears. Okay, when I actually walk into the candy store for real, like with my work friends, that's exactly what I saw. Like, it's old-fashioned. I'll have to take pictures next time I go, because trust me, I will be going back. I'll take pictures for you guys. But they basically have every candy that you can think of. They have macaroons, which I love macaroons. They have like gourmet marshmallows. They have like a chocolate wall. So if you want to like pick out like different kinds of chocolate, I'm not a chocolate person, so I don't care about that. And then they had a giant gummy bear with all these different gummy bears. And I was like, huh, am I psychic? I was just like, I must like, I don't know. Anyways, and it was just, they have like these weird like flavors. Like they have like champagne flavored gummy bears, or they had like these cherry ones, and they're not like normal gummy bears, because I actually really don't like gummy bears that much, like the ones by, who is it, Habro or something like that. Like I actually don't like them. I like gummy worms, you guys know that. I love Trolley gummy worms, those are my favorite. But I really don't tend to like gummy bears because I just think the consistency is, I don't know, they're just not that great. But these ones, they have like the juiciness of a Starburst, and they're soft, and it's like like I was just like, yes, I'm a kid in a candy store, because this is like my ultimate dream, basically. And it is, and I want to go back so bad. So yeah, I mean, it does just look like an old-fashioned candy store from like the, what would it be, like the 40s or the 50s. Like it's adorable and amazing. Like the coworkers kind of look like people from like Willy Wonka or something. Like they're wearing like these old-fashioned like striped candy store like outfits, and oh man, I was just like, this is my dream. I was like skipping, and everybody was like looking at me like I was a freak, and I was like, what? Like, yes, this is like my dream. Some girls like shoes or whatever, and I like candy. I mean, I do like eyeshadow palettes. I kind of get the same way, but oh man, it was great. It was great. I mean, I still have a little bit left, but not that much, because yeah, I ate it in like 4 days. Oops, I'm supposed to be doing like keto. Guess that's not happening. Anyway, so I think we're going to be coming into the screenshots soon. I don't know, we might already be in them. I'm not really watching the video back, but let me know what you guys thought of this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.